In this video I want to tell you a little bit what microphones I'm using for my mandolin when playing live concerts. And the setup is I use this clip-on mic, and then I blend it also with this transducers that I have installed into my mandolin. And the third part of the chain is this preamp that I'm using to blend these signals. And hopefully I can answer some of your questions, maybe give you some ideas for your own sound. And first of all, I want to have a listen to one of the live concerts I did recently. This is a short clip with my band Nordic playing with a symphonic orchestra. Yeah, that concert was an amazing experience for me, and I also like the fact that my mandolin could cut through the orchestra quite well. And this setup I'm using in almost any situation that I'm playing the mandolin amplified. So let me break it down, like going through each part, and hopefully I can give you some ideas.
MandolinStudies.com.
My name is Magnus, and I hope my videos can make you a better and more inspired mandolin player. I have new videos like this coming out every week, so if you want more of this, please subscribe to the channel. I want to start out by saying I love playing acoustic concerts when I don't have to think about microphones and amplifying and all that, but still, like 9 out of 10 concerts that I'm playing is through an PA system at a stage that requires amplification. When I got this mandolin in 2005, it didn't have any pickup or microphone or anything. So I first used a transducer that I attached to the top. And that worked. I could make myself heard, but I didn't really like the sound. It was a little bit too hard for my taste. So after a couple of years, I got this clip-on mic, and this is an DPA 4099. I put also links in the description if you want to take a closer look at this equipment. I use this violin clip, and this mic is used for violins and also wind instruments and things like that. But it sounds very good on the mandolin. It gives a much more natural sound, more transparent and airy kind of feel. But then I also, what I did later on, I installed the K&K Twin Mandolin transducer. It's piezo elements that are attached under here. And I had a luthier do it for me, and he didn't have to remove the top or bottom or anything. He could install it through the sound holes actually. I didn't really know how he did it, but it did anyway. So that signal is coming through an end pin jack right here. And then I like to blend those two signals in this preamp. It's the DTar Solstice. And it's a fantastic piece of equipment. And I don't think you can order this anymore. I think it's out of production actually. But there is other solutions. And I could make a tutorial just about this and all the ins and outs and the ways you can you can yeah, adjust signals in this one. But for now I will demonstrate. First we can listen to the natural sound of the DPA mic, and then listen to this, and then how I blend them together. I'm actually gonna put on my headphones here so I can also hear the same thing as you are hearing. So the DPA mic is connected to this channel, and this one is for the K&K mics. And if you only listen to the DPA, it sounds like this. Yeah, very natural sounding and acoustic somehow. But I sometimes when playing through like speakers and amplifiers, I want a little more density into the tone. And that's where this piezo mics, the transducer. So now we're listening only to the K&K mics. They sound like this. Not bad for this kind of piezo elements. They sound really good actually. And especially in the combination with my preamp, I think they are sounding very good. But still, I get the best out of two worlds if I use a little bit of the DPA mic and then filling in, giving the tone a little more density with the K&K mics. They sound like this then. So this is very similar to the live sound that I'm sending straight out to the sound engineer when doing live concerts. And I also want to point out, I don't touch the EQ now, but that's, of course, you can also tweak the different mics a little bit, but I found it most of the times it's not necessary. Most of the time when we're playing live with my band, we don't travel with the sound engineer. So that means we're relying on the sound engineer in the venue or the one that the concert arranger has hired. But so that means I can meet a new sound engineer every night. But thanks to this preamp, I can be a little bit in control of the sound that is actually being presented to the audience. I put some reverb to the signal so you can hear how that sounds. Yeah, that's basically the setup that I'm using for my mandolin and the live concerts that I'm doing. And I find this combination very useful because I can also adjust it when for example, when I'm playing a situation with a drum kit and a drummer, or maybe like a band situation, I take down quite a lot out of this condenser microphone and more out of the internal mics. Because playing with loud instruments, this mic will pick up a lot of sound and noise from the other instruments also. So that's very handy. And also I can sometimes split the signal so that I can get more out of this signal in the monitor, for example. And yeah, it's very flexible the way I find it. And yeah, that's it. And I would be very interested to hear, how do you amplify your mandolin? What mics are you using? Are you using an amplifier? Is there any preamp or anything in the chain? So please put a comment in below, and I would be very happy to hear what you have to say to this subject. And of course there's other viewers also that will be interested in your equipment and your setup. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. And yeah, until next time, have a good time, happy picking, and see you soon.